Welcome to Plum Creek. We've loved living in this house for the past 22 years, but now it's time to let someone else love this deck house. Architecturally, this deck house is known as post and beam construction. So if you like contemporary living, if you like having the outside come in, you're going to love this deck house. I'll explain a little bit more about the architecture in just a moment. Plum Creek is located in Arden-on-the-Severn. It's a wonderful little community. We have our own dedicated pier here at the house, but only a block away there is a private community beach, as well as a private boat ramp for those that want to launch small craft. Arden-on-the-Severn is located in Crownsville, and Crownsville itself is only 25 minutes away from downtown historic Annapolis. So you can have the great shopping and dining of downtown historic Annapolis, and yet 25 minutes away, it seems like you're out in the country. This is the southeast side. You can see on the left-hand side of the screen the 2-bedroom windows. We don't get much morning sun, but we get just a little, but not too early. Let's take a look at the other side of the house now. This is the northwest side of the house, and as you can hear, it's perfect timing with that bird in the background. You can see there's a tremendous amount of glass through the trees and the leaves. 8-foot spans of glass between beams. Remember earlier when I mentioned that this is a post and beam construction type of house, they actually erect the posts and the beams first and then fill in around those using those for the strength of the house. Consequently, there are a lot less 2x4s. You can have glass spans then that go 8 feet between each post. We should do some of the basics. This is a 2,300 square foot house. Upstairs there's a living room, dining room, kitchen, master bedroom, and full bath. Downstairs, a very large spacious den, 2 bedrooms, utility room, and a workroom. Not shown, but to the right is a 2-car detached garage. To the left and just through the trees is Plum Creek itself. There we have a 90-foot dedicated pier with about 4.5 feet of depth at mean low tide. This upstairs great room has 3 distinct areas. Let's start with the hearth. This is a great place to have small, intimate conversations with a fire in the fireplace. This seating area is directly across from the fireplace and more intimate seating area. It's also a great place to entertain your guests, or on a lazy Sunday afternoon, just sit on the couch and read a book. You see 2 of the 8-foot spans of glass behind that couch and the grand piano on the left. During the day, the light comes streaming in, bringing the outside in to this deck house. The third and final area of the great room is the dining area. If you look at the hanging lamp and then directly behind it, that's a pass-through window that goes into the kitchen, which is on the other side of the wall. It's very convenient to pass things back and forth. On the right-hand side, you see the third 8-foot span of glass that is contained in the great room. Let's take a look at the upstairs master bedroom and bath. This master bedroom and master bath are located right next to the kitchen and right off of the living room. Downstairs, there's a den, another bathroom, and 2 more bedrooms along with the utility room and workroom. We talked earlier about the 8-foot spans between the beams. Here you can see the glass behind the headboard. Also, you can see the exposed beam ceiling. When you go to the miscellaneous section of the Plum Creek Vimeo site, you'll hear the rain tapping on the roof. It's a wonderful way to fall gently to sleep. The master bath, located right next to the master bedroom, has 2 sinks, a very large, full stand-up shower. It also has an 8-foot span of glass. However, in this case, it is frosted. Whether you're cooking for just one, or for your family, or for guests, you're going to love this state-of-the-art kitchen. It's been recently remodeled, has granite countertops, stainless steel appliances, cherry cabinets, under-cabinet lighting, and even a small flat-screen TV to keep you company while you're cooking. Whether it's for your family or for guests, you're going to love cooking in this recently remodeled state-of-the-art kitchen. This is one of the downstairs bedrooms. We've chosen to turn it into an office, and it works very well that way. Once again, an 8-foot span of glass. You can be working hard on the computer, but if you want to daydream and look out the window, that's okay too. We love our downstairs den. It's a great place to read a book. It's where we watch television. In the back you can see an 8-foot span of glass, and to the left a 4-foot span. But the thing that we love about it most, it's a great place to spend a winter night. Put a fire in the fireplace, turn on the TV, bring our dinner down and put it right there on the table. We cocoon down here a lot during the winter. You're going to love it. This is the third and final bedroom of the Plum Creek deck house. As you can see, we have made some concessions to modesty here. We do have some shades for the windows based on where this bedroom faces to the outside of the house. Other than that, though, it's a typical Plum Creek deck house bedroom. 8-foot spans of glass, exposed beam ceiling. There are several other rooms that we're not going to visit on this tour. The utility room, which has a washer and dryer. The workroom, which has a workbench and shelving. And the furnace room, which has, of course, a furnace. And that's because it's a furnace room, a workroom, and a utility room. So that does complete our tour of the Plum Creek deck house. There are, on this website, several other sections that we hope that you visit. One called Seasons, which shows what it's like to live in this deck house in the different seasons during the year. One called Entertainment. Whether it's 2 people that you're entertaining or a whole group of your friends, it's a great place to entertain. And lastly, a section called Miscellaneous. We couldn't figure out where else to stick this stuff, so we had to create a section called Miscellaneous. Anyway, we hope that you like what you see. It's a wonderful deck house here on Plum Creek.